Hi, I'm Alesha.
I'm James.
Logan, and this is our stewardship story. We relocated to North Carolina from Indianapolis about a year ago, and that in and of itself was an act of God. It was a faith journey. God opened up a door for us, and we trusted Him and followed Him here. We left family, friends, our church home, jobs, and trusted Him to come here. God was faithful. He's provided for us since we've been here. One of the things that was important to us was to find a good church home. And so we prayed about it, and God led us to Judah. Very blessed. We joined shortly before the pandemic started. After the pandemic, we continued to be faithful in our giving. We found Judah to be good ground to sow into. We felt like God was also blessing us through the word here from Pastor Glenn. And so the pandemic, of course, brought many challenges. We had just launched a new trucking business, and of course, once things started, freight and inventory, those things started to decline. And so, fortunately, we ended up having to shut down our operations here. And so we had poured thousands of dollars into that business, and so that was a huge loss for us. But God was faithful. We continued to give throughout that entire process. And so God showed Himself strong in many ways, but one of the ways that He blessed us during this pandemic was we discovered an accounting area in my compensation. I was very blessed to be able to continue working. I work in healthcare, so of course the pandemic actually increased our business. And so we discovered that within my compensation structure there was a calculation error with my incentive, and so took that back to leadership, and fortunately that resulted in a $7,000 increase for us. So that was a huge blessing, and we thank God for that because it couldn't have happened at a better time. And so God will continue to give, even once we got that, we tithed off of that. And so during the months of the pandemic, we also were continuing to come to church once the doors reopened. We were faithful in our attendance. And so one Sunday afternoon, Pastor Glenn over the pulpit just suggested that the congregation sow a seed. There was someone that had just relocated that would be working in the youth department. They also moved their family here. So we discussed that shortly after church, and we decided we were going to sow a seed of $100. That's what we had, and that's what we decided to give. Well, within a 7-day period, we discovered an unexpected deposit of $2,500 from some money that he was owed. So that happened within a week of Pastor Glenn asking us to sow that seed. So there's so many other examples of God's faithfulness, but I'll tell you, if you are faithful over what God trusts you, He'll continue to give you more. And so we've been very blessed. We're even more blessed that we found a good church home that's fertile ground to sow into.